All right, so today we're diving deep into Hindi cinema, specifically a film that's been generating a lot of buzz.
Oh, okay.
It's called Ameena,
Okay.
and it's a drama action thriller. We've got a pretty detailed movie review to kind of guide our conversation today.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what we find,
Yeah, me too.
because I know it's not just the entertainment value. It sounds like there's some really interesting themes.
There are.
So are you ready to jump in?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So right off the bat, the review mentions this parallel narrative structure.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I'm a little bit confused about how that actually plays out.
Sure.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, so we're following two women.
Good.
Ameena, her story is set 3 decades in the past.
Okay.
And then Meena, a modern-day actress. And their lives become connected because Meena is portraying Ameena in a play.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's not just like a straightforward historical retelling. As Meena gets deeper into Ameena's life, she starts to see these like really unsettling parallels between the play and her own life.
Whoa.
So you got that weaving going on.
Wow. So it sounds like the film is really exploring some tough topics.
Oh, yeah.
Like societal oppression, the exploitation of women.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the sense that it offers any hope? Or is it kind of purely focused on just the bleak realities?
Well, the review really stresses how the film tackles these issues across generations. So like you said, Ameena's story set in the past,
Yeah.
you know, it shows what she went through. And then Meena's modern day experiences really highlight that those problems haven't gone away.
Oh,
It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It's a
Okay.
very like honest portrayal.
oh, I see. This is making me think about a conversation I had recently with a friend who's really into theater.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about how powerful it can be to step into someone else's shoes like that,
Right.
even if it's through a fictional character. Do you think that's what the film is trying to do with Means' character?
I think so.
Like creating that bridge
Yeah, definitely.
between the past and the present.
Especially with Rekha Rana. Like her performance is really key here.
Yeah.
The review talks about her ability to portray both Ameena's vulnerability and Meena's more modern struggles.
Oh, wow.
Really adds depth.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier the film's release coincided with Eid.
Right.
Did the review say anything about how that timing might be significant?
It did. It briefly touched upon that.
Okay.
Because Eid is a time of celebration.
Of course.
But it's also a time for reflection. So to release a film that's exploring these serious societal issues
Right.
during that time,
Yeah.
it definitely adds another layer.
Wow. That is fascinating.
Yeah, it's like challenging the celebratory mood with this dose of reality.
Right. It's not shying away from it.
Exactly.
So it sounds like it's not just visually stunning,
yeah,
but it really has some substance too.
for sure, for sure.
I mean, the review also mentions a strong supporting cast, and it praises Anant Mahadevan
Yes.
specifically.
He plays Aftab Hasnain. He's fantastic.
And it sounds like the dialogue is really well written.
It is, and that's really interesting because Mahadevan actually co-wrote the film
Really?
alongside Dr. Prof. Kishan Pawar.
Whoa, so he's wearing multiple hats in this film.
Yeah, he is.
What about the technical aspects, like the cinematography and the music? Did they mention anything about that?
Oh yeah, they mentioned David Basu and Dwarika Mishra
Yeah.
for cinematography, and they highlighted how they visually distinguish the two time periods, but they keep a unified theme.
Oh, interesting.
Like they're using color palettes and camera techniques
Okay.
to signal the shifts, but it all blends together seamlessly.
Oh, wow.
And then there's 3 composers,
Oh, wow.
Sujit Sharma, Ismail Darbar, and Prakash Prabhakar,
Yeah.
which is really intriguing to me. I'd love to see how those 3 styles come together to create this soundscape.
That reflects both the historical and the modern.
Exactly,
Well, yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so just to kind of sum up, it sounds like Ameena is this really powerful film that's exploring women's experiences across time, using this parallel narrative structure,
Right.
driven by strong performances
Mhm.
and really poignant dialogue. I'm curious, what do you think? Would watching a film about such serious topics be cathartic, or would it just be kind of upsetting?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the answer would really vary from person to person.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people might find it cathartic to see these issues addressed so directly, while others might find it really emotionally challenging.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it seems like it encourages some introspection
Definitely.
and dialogue,
Mhm.
which are always valuable.
Absolutely.
So for anyone who's interested in diving into this world, it sounds like Ameena is worth checking out. The review even suggested maybe movie cat ticket.
Oh, nice.
And as you go about your day, here's something to think about. Do stories like Ameena that really shine a light on these difficult topics, do you think they have the power to actually create meaningful social change? Well, let's know what you think.